I started Java's in 1996, and 23 years later, still there. My uncles had a butcher shop grocery store, my great uncles. My grandfather had a bakery in the city for 68 years. And I had cousins who also had a restaurant in Syracuse. You know, I think it's in my blood. Our family was everything, all the holidays, everything was around food. I've been fortunate in my life, and I've had the best family in the world, and my mom and dad raised me, to give back. I love people, I love meeting people, and then when you bring that around food and drink, it's always special no matter what the occasion. Some of the values that Java strives for every day, I would say passion, quality, and community. I would say those three words really sum up what Java's is. We're open 7 days a week. We have been since we opened. 7 days a week, 6:30 in the morning till midnight or 1 a.m. So that's the community. Like, I always want it to be open for people to come and meet and talk and discuss things. Compassion, at the cafe, it's not a typical coffee house. And there's at least, I would say, literally 15 to 24 homeless people or people have mental health issues that come into Java's every morning. We give them free coffee. If they want something to eat, we give them something free to eat. That's the compassion. We've even had other people say, oh, you shouldn't let them in here, it's disruptive, this and that. And it's like, well, it's not about that. It's about giving back. And when you can give right back to people in need, that's compassion. And that's what feels right. And of course, quality. We roast all our own coffee, we make all our own baked goods, we make all the sandwiches, so everything really is handmade. Quality is huge, number one. We really gotta make sure it's a good product. And we've been there 23 years, so I think people do like our products. Give a lot of free coffee away. I think that's the best way to partner with the community and people that are like activists and want to do things. We do a lot with things like Center for Youth, homeless shelters that we give a lot of food to and constantly give large amounts of coffee so that they have it when they're doing soup kitchens and things like that. There's runs for women's breast cancer we do every year. There's something called the grocery run downtown, which is, I want to say it's maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people that run and collect groceries for inner city families, less fortunate. We always donate the coffee to that. It started out with, they used to get like 50 cups of free coffee. I think this year we did 1,000 free cups. Everybody always wants coffee, and if we can give it, we do. So we almost never say no when people ask. I was just thinking about the community and everything, and my family is so ingrained in this community. We've been here for so long. And, I have two little girls. I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I bring them to every farmer's market that I can go to. I want them to know, how important a farmer is, and where the eggs come from, and where the greens come from, and how is honey made, and why do we buy honey from this farmer. They've been with me since they were born. They've been going to farmers markets the whole time, every week. So they've been learning. They know the farmers. They know where I buy this and where I buy that, and they know the farmer, and it's Farmer Paul, and it's Farmer Pete, and the lady we get our honey from. And they love it. They're excited about it, and they think it's cool. So it's important for me to start with my girls at an early age to really learn how important it is where you buy your food, and they're also learning community. A farm market, to me, is the epitome of community. Everyone's coming together to give. That's just so important for me to instill that in my girls. I guess if there was one thing I'd like maybe this is more for like other coffee shops to know. I'd like them to know, and a lot of local coffee shops do know this, that we take care of people that come in that don't have any money, and we're happy to do it. You can get from other coffee shops, they don't want that. They don't want that type of person or whatever that is in their coffee shop. I think I'd like them all to know that if they give back to people, it'll return so much more to them personally. Go out on a limb, like give a little bit and see what happens. Like give to the community will support you more, and it just gives a better, I want to say, energy to your cafe, to the people, to the employees love it, to the people that come in love it. Try giving a little bit more and have a little more compassion and see what happens.